Wine Wedding Wednesday. I don't know. You need wine when you plan weddings. It's just like comes with it. It comes with the territory. So we're super excited. We have a color analysis on. If you guys do not know what color analysis is, then you're living underneath a rock. Shame on you. But we're here to talk all things. This is so beneficial in the wedding world because, gosh, we're talking like the best colors, what's going to enhance you and make you look best. So every bride, obviously you want to look best on your biggest day. And that goes into like bridesmaids colors, your florals, what kind of makeup you choose, your jewelry, like every aspect, even your white dresses. So we have Katie Heatherington here today with us where the wine is kicking in. Okay. Okay, we're stuttering over here. We have Katie Heatherington, which is literally my sister, which we literally have the same last name. So I apologize for that one. But we are like thrilled to have you on. I've had my colors done by you and my gosh, it like makes a world of difference. I feel so much more confident now. I pair of clothing or whatever and people are always like, oh my gosh, like that's your color. And I was like, stop it. It really is. Like I paid to know this. So thank you for noticing. But like browns look way better on me than blacks. And I wore so much black for so long and I had dark hair and I never had highlights. And then I got highlights and people were like, oh my gosh, like look at you come alive. And I was like, yeah, literally, it changed everything for me. It also makes shopping way easier. I never knew like my true undertones or what colors look best on me with makeup. You're like the first person who introduced me to blush, which is crazy. I'm 36 years old, but now I love putting on blush. I love makeup shopping. I love doing all the things. We're so thrilled that you are here today to talk all things weddings with us. And I wanted to dive right in with like whites because I think we forget that white is a color. It is a color that like everybody utilizes. It's obviously in the majority of wedding dresses now. So speak to like how important it is for somebody to know their true white and their best white before they go pick out their big dress.
Oh gosh, it's so important. White's a neutral and your neutrals are the backbone of your wardrobe. And there are so many different shades of white. It's the same with picking out white for paint for your house. You can put so many swatches up and then it changes based on the lighting or the time of day or whatever. And so, yeah, you've got warm whites and you've got cool whites and you've got bright whites and you've got softer whites. And so I brought just the white drapes with me today just so that you guys can see. I don't even know if these translate well through camera, but there's such a variety in these colors here. Lindsay, this is your best white. Mm-hmm. Right here, your oyster white. As soon as this goes on you, it just makes your skin go creamy and flawless. And this is my best white. It's it's this one right here, winter white, because I'm a winter season, so I need more contrast.
It makes you pop. Skin. I can tell.
But I love showing brides what their best shade of white is because wedding dress shopping is overwhelming on its own. Let's face it. You got your mom with you. You got your mother-in-law with you. You got your bridesmaids with you. You got so many opinions. And so if we can cut down on the decision fatigue and all of the options out there, let's do it, right? So if you know what your best shade of white is, instead of going and just being overwhelmed by all the options out there, you can give some direction and say, listen, I have warm undertones to my skin. I know that I'm looking for a warm, creamy white. Pull some of those dresses for me.
Well, not to mention, you're spending thousands of dollars on this dress. And then some people even get a second dress. So like knowing the right shade, looking your best, it really is like money worth spent, right? So yeah, definitely. I love that.
Investment. It's one of the most expensive investments.
Yes, I can agree. I would love to get my colors done. Can you walk us through what we would do if I were to walk in your studio and how you were to approach the whole beginning to end?
Yeah. So I always love to give my clients a little color theory talk and just kind of explain our House of Color wheel so that you know what I'm talking about. And so there's a couple different ways that we break up the color wheel. So the warm colors are on top, autumn and spring, and the cool colors are on the bottom, winter and summer. So the first thing I do is I take the precision dyed drapes and we just do a comparison process. And I lay a cool drape on you and a warm drape on you. And we just go back and forth. And we kind of analyze your skin and just see how you show up. And everybody's skin reacts differently to the colors that I put on them. Some people really need the warmth and it kind of is like a healthy light on their face. And some people need the cooler colors that make them go clear and in focus. And so That's the first thing that I do is figure out what your undertones are. So people come with no makeup on. I put a hair cap in there so I can only see their natural hair color. And I put a drape on them so I can't even see what color clothes that they came in. And it's just a neutral canvas. And I'm just looking at you and who you really are. And so after we figured out what your undertones are, then we do a comparison to figure out whether you look better in the blended colors or the brighter colors. So if you have cool undertones, we would compare summer to winter. If you have warm undertones, we would compare autumn to spring. And then we figure out what your absolute best season is. And it's crazy, but it just works. Everybody has one season. I have some clients that are kind of tricky and I call them my cusp clients, but we always figure out what their season is. And then after we get them to season, then we walk into makeup consultation. And that's where I do just a quick, easy 90-second makeup routine. So we believe that when you're wearing your right colors, less is more when it comes to makeup. You don't need as much makeup. And so it's very simple, but we want to make sure that you're getting your makeup colors right. Because if you're getting your clothing colors right, but you're getting your makeup colors wrong, there's going to be some competition happening there. And we want your makeup really to complete your look. And so we have blushes and lipstick and eyeshadow palettes that are curated for each specific season. And so it makes getting dressed and putting your makeup on in the morning easy. You don't need 10 different lipstick shades. I'm going to give you 3. I'm going to tell you these are your 3 best options and they're going to work with all the colors that are in your season. So that's the second part. And then the last part is once we know what your season is and we've done your makeup, then we do a rating process and I lay each of the colors from your season on you. There's 36 colors and we figure out what your wow colors are. So we actually have 4 sub-seasons for each season. So if you have a special event, you need a rehearsal dinner dress. I'm kind of going to say, okay, these ones were amazing on you. Go this direction.
And talk about how cool it would be for like, okay, it's your wedding day. You're obviously in every photo, but you have a lot of other people in photos. You have your colors from your florals. You have your makeup decision. You have your bridesmaid dresses. So like having even like an event from this and, you know, it's like a cool shower gift or a bachelorette idea for girls that's super fun that you can get together and everybody knows their color. It's so popular now to have these mismatched bridesmaids dresses, but like to find everybody's individual color and then also complement the bride, that makes you look good in all your photos, which is honestly the end goal.
And if you look good in your photos, then it makes the bride look good in her photos too, because
100%.
Everybody's been asked to be a bridesmaid and wear a dress that you're like, oh, I don't really love this dress.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're buying your dress, buy one in the color that suits you. And then when you look good, that's going to make the pictures look good.
And it would be so cool too, say if the bride picked out blues as her bridesmaid's dresses with different shades, you could do a color analysis party at the bachelorette, figure out your shade of color, and then boom, there's your bridesmaid's dress color.
Easy,
do it.
Easy.
Bridesmaids, maid of honors, plan it.
Well, also like just coming into your season, like knowing your season as a bride, I think is so important. You have your whites, you know your whites, but I mean, getting married in summer, okay, well, know your summer shades that look best on you. If you're in autumn, maybe pick these colors and then have all your bridesmaids wear those colors, but pick the florals that will look best on you. Maybe pick the suits for the guys. And then that way, like you're looking amazing on your wedding day.
About like your honeymoon too and packing. It makes packing
so much easier
because all of your bathing suits coordinate with your cover-ups. And so you don't need to have, you know, they're all going to mix and match together.
I love color analysis.
Much easier.
And I'm so excited. Yes, I know, right? Literally, it's like girls. But like, I did want to ask you this because I think we've talked about it before, but like, I'm in autumn. I'm like a strong autumn. Like, I look great in autumn colors, but obviously, like, we're in spring, summer mode right now. And so, like, if somebody is in like more of the autumn or winter seasons, like, obviously, you look best in the season that you are in. But are there other colors that you can wear throughout the year that you...
For sure. I mean, you're going to thrive in the fall. You're going to walk into stores and it's going to be autumn colors everywhere. You're going to be like, I want this and this and this.
I do.
I mean, you get coral and you get peacock and you get kingfisher and you get some other colors that you might not would have worn before, but that you can really lean into in the spring season. And all the seasons get colors that they can wear all year long.
I love that.
No, I love all of these colors, but I know that I'm not a winter. Sadly.
Well, also, let's talk really quick. So there is one color in particular that looks good universally.
Yes.
What is that?
It's true red. true red. It's not influenced by yellow or blue. And so everybody can wear true red and look amazing in it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. But if you have warm undertones, you're going to look better in a warmer red, like a geranium red. And if you've got cool undertones, you're going to look better in a cool, like cherry.
I wore red in our photo shoot, and I don't think well.
Cam, we have got to get you analyzed because girlfriend. I mean, she's beautiful. She's so
colors.
Like, she's so beautiful, right? But like, once you find your color, it's like Austin won't be. You'll have a baby. You'll have another baby. You'll have another baby.
Woo.
Baby number 2. Like,
Baby number 2.
Like, I'm telling you, like Garrett has said multiple times, I wear brown, and he's like, "Ooh, babe, that's your color." I'm like, stop it.
I will say, I don't wear colors a lot. This is maybe as bright as I get, maybe like blues-ish, but I love my neutral colors. I love brown, I love tan, I love gray, I love black. And so I feel like if I figured out what season I was, it would help me branch out so that I would want to wear it more.
But also, you'd wear better neutrals.
Yes.
This inner ring here, those are all your neutrals. So every season has neutrals.
That looks stunning to me. I love neutrals. But
you need contrast. Like winters get a bright white and black. They're the only season that gets black, and they look good with a bright, a light, and a pop of color. That's their best outfit combination. Lindsay's in autumn, so she gets browns and she gets tans and she gets creams, and she's going to look really good in a tonal look. Like she can wear like a monochromatic look and rock it, whereas that would look really boring on me.
I love a monochromatic.
A pop of color.
But also, too, what's really crazy is so you get all your colors, but like these mustard yellows, like, yes, I look better in a mustard yellow, but that's not the color I would be gravitating towards because I just like don't love yellow.
I don't think, does anybody really love yellow?
Well, some people
hearing that all the time.
Well, honestly, I feel like people who have really dark skin like look really good in yellows, honestly. Yeah. But I will say, like, it just because they're your colors, you guys still grade them. Like, and so you still know what colors are like your wow, like you saw your wow factors.
Yeah.
And then ones that are like, okay, these still are like your shade. They would look better on you than like any other color in a different season, but it's not necessarily your like wow color.
Sure. Like I get an acid yellow as a winter, and that was a 1 star for me. That was like a very low grade. That's not a wow color for me, but I have bangle bracelets that are this color. I have a crossbody bag. Like it's still, if I could wear them tonight, it would be a fun pop of color with my navy.
Yep.
Like so you recommend those, like those colors that maybe you wouldn't wear like a full on dress, but maybe like an accessory.
Yes. Okay. Yep. Less is more. But any color in your season, even if it wasn't ranked high, is going to be better than any color that's outside of your season.
I love that.
This topic just gets me giddy.
I know. We could talk all day long. So I know like something that's really popular for brides to do right before they get married is to get spray tans. What is your thought?
Oh gosh. It's so important to know what your season is before you jump into a spray tan, because if you have cool undertones, chances are you don't need a spray tan. It's just going to make you look too yellowy or orangey, and it's not going to work well.
Well, I've seen pictures where like the bride is really tan and the groom is like a normal shade, and you're just like, and so like I've even heard some brides be like, "Oh, my husband's getting a spray tan too," and I'm like, "But maybe we just like no, but nobody needs to get a spray tan. Like maybe that's the way to go. I don't know. I just think it's like the go-to. I think everyone just thinks like, oh, okay, like in order to look our best, we have to have like the tan situation. So I did want your like, you know, expertise on that.
Yeah. And it probably depends on what time of year you're getting married too.
Right.
Yeah. If you have a little natural tan anyway, then, you know.
In the summer, if you have a natural tan, you could just kind of go with it. But if you're getting married in the fall or winter, it's tough.
I am the palest person on this planet. And like, I will just do very gradual tan. I don't go in. I've never looked good in a spray tan ever. Yeah. So for me, I'm like,
I love a spray tan.
You kind of feel alive though when you have a little.
I do when I feel skinnier. But
say if you can't wait, what do they say? What's the saying? It's like if you can't burn it, tan it or something.
Yeah. I have found. I don't know if I'm right because I've never had a color analysis done, but I use like I guess violet undertone spray tan, and I feel like it looks better on me than the other ones that are green.
I wonder if you have cool undertones.
See?
I can't tell.
I do. I will eventually.
I'm so curious.
My birthday's in January, and I want to know.
Somebody buy this girl something in January.
My birthday.
One of the listeners.
January.
Should we start a GoFundMe?
Please. Please, no.
Cam's analysis fun. Let's go.
Love it. Austin, my birthday's in January 26th. You know what to do. You know what to do.
Well, Katie, we so appreciate you taking the time. I know you're busy, 4 babies and a business. It's crazy. So just taking the time, giving our girls a little insight on color analysis, what it entails, how it's going to benefit them in the wedding world. It was so beneficial to have you on. So thank you again for your time. Where can we find you? How can people book you?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram at House of Color South Mount Pleasant, and there's a link to my booking site on there to see all my availability. And it's limited this summer as all the kids are home from school, but I'll ramp it up in August.
We'll also put that in our show notes for everybody. So follow her. Obviously, you can see the before and afters are pretty crazy and awesome to look at. So if you're on the fence, go and look at her Instagram, and I can assure you will definitely be booking a session with you. So.
Yes. Follow her on all social media accounts, and also follow us. Call us, leave us a voicemail, give us all your details. Any more questions you may have for us, you can call us at 320-558-RSVP.
The hotline is hot. You can also find us on Instagram, RSVP_thanks_pod. You can find us on TikTok, RSVP_thanks. And also, if you don't feel comfortable calling the hotline, definitely still leave us messages. You guys can DM us. You can also follow along on our Facebook group. It's RSVP Thanks Wedding Podcast. So we want to hear more from you. Obviously, there's so many questions revolving, going on in the wedding planning process. So reach out to us. We're here for you. Tips, tricks, advice.
Ask us anything.
And of course, you guys, happy planning. And don't forget to RSVP. Thanks.